Alright, so what we have here, these are the front two stainless steel brake lines and the rear brake lines. Let's start with the fronts. We've got one, we have one screw for each of these plus the line. So let's just grab one of these, head out, and check out the car. Maybe you can pause here if you want to read more about it here. Feel free to pause. Okay, let's go. That's our line and our screw. So basically what we're replacing today, we're not doing any of the other lines, we're just replacing from here down, follow my finger, this direction, come on, focus, that direction, all the way to here, and that's it. So it's two 11mm, you need an 11mm wrench, and you can do this yourself. Alright, one thing I just verified here, by the way, for you guys, is that the new lines are 18mm, so have an 18 ready as well as your 11 for the stock. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this in order here. The order I think is the right one, which is I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to install the stainless steel line on here first. Then I'm going to install it down there. That will allow some of the fluid to start traveling through the brake line and hopefully arrive at the end by the time I get to the end, so that way we're pushing out all the air that's inside of the stainless steel. That's what I think is the best route, but we'll have to see how it goes in in practice. Okay, so let's start up here. See if we can get this angle right. We will have some leaking here of some brake fluid once we get started. That is completely normal. There you go. Oh, it fell.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
It's that airborne, huh?
I don't know where it went, but I'll find it in a minute or two. I'm gonna get this guy taken off here. Alright, so this guy goes back in, just like that. And we're just gonna screw this up until we get a thread. Okay, so that is in. Now we're gonna do the one over here. Let's see if we can get a camera angle for that. Oh, just take this off first. So what we're doing now is we are going to unclip this and then take that off there. Okay, there's that. Now we have a fresh bolt and washer for the stainless steel. Alright, just tighten it up there. I got it on. It's a race against time with that thing leaking all over the place. Okay, so here's the top view now. So now we've got the old line still on the hook here. The new one is running up, so we're gonna finish hooking this up top, and then we'll worry about the bottom part. All right, so this just goes forward. Or did I screw that one up by?
It wants to come out. It wants to come out towards the rear, I think.
Oh, there we go. This one just comes right in.
You might want to save these banjo bolts.
Mm-hmm.
They're a special bolt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably keep these lines just in case. So this kind of just comes in there like that. Oh, got that one free. And that clip also bounced to hell and back. I don't know where the hell that one went. Alright, let's take this guy loose. So, just to reiterate here, something I didn't do earlier, I would say remove the clips first and take this out of the hinge here, then unscrew. Kind of have your next brake line ready to go. Another thing too, it's kind of hard to get the new brake line in after you've already tightened it down. So what I would do is kind of enter here sideways, go ahead and move this into place first before you tighten it down. So you'll see here the flat side, go in, put the flat side through. Do that before you actually clamp it down too. It's a good thing to do. Let's get this, there we go. Do that. Straight down, let that fall. I'll put the new one up. Screw that right in. I hope you can see this okay. Guess you can't see that very much, can you? All you're doing is threading this one to the other one, like that. You can see better now. I want to thread it all the way in flush in there. For now, let's move this guy around here. So we got some dripping here, obviously. So quickly get this one loose. We have our bolt ready to go with the washer on one side. The washer's over here. We'll get that in a second. This through other washer. Goes in this, and then just try to line it up. Maybe it goes through like this. Yep, wrong way. There we go, like this. I think it was 12 or 18 Newton, I think it was 15 to 18 Newton meters was the tighten down here. And I'll come back with this with a torque wrench and finish that up. The reason why I did it in this order was because I'm letting gravity push the brake fluid down through the new brake line, and hoping that will push some of the air out. That's kind of the plan. Now let's take our clip, this pushes right down here. On the back side, I think. Yep, on the back side. Nope, on the front, on this side. And if my hands weren't so covered in stuff, I would show this. That's not moving. So, overview of the front brake lines here. I have brake fluid all over my hands. So this is now tightened down. I'll kick back with a torque wrench and take that. But we have the clip in place. I lost both clips for the inside of the stainless steel, but I'll just grab new ones. Pretty simple fix and take care of that. Now let's start on the rear brake lines. Remember I lost a couple of clips for the brake lines in the previous video? Well, this is the AutoZone part number for replacement clips. I was worried they wouldn't fit, but they fit perfectly. So I lost two on the front here. Here's the front clip. Then we have another one up here, and they fit just perfectly where the OEM ones were in place. In fact, if your car is rusting out, it's not a bad idea to replace it. They were $2.50 for a set, so 4 were $5. Alright, so now we're doing the stainless steel brake lines on the rear pads. It would appear this is what we're looking for right here. Boom and boom. So let's get started. I wish I had a GoPro mount that would run up here, you know, up top here, but I don't. So here are the brake lines, one for each side, plus our 2 washers per nut. And here we go. Okay, so what you're looking at here is our caliper. So we've got top and bottom. I'm going to remove these clips. There's just one clip on this one, so move this clip first. See if we have the right device here to do that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that actually. No, you can't. I'm moving a clip right here, the top of the brake fluid thing, and that should come right out. I'm going to buy some of those clips anyway. So, clip is out right up here. I'm going to loosen the top one first. Then we'll loosen the bottom one. So that goes like that. This goes into here, just like that. I wish I could easily show you guys the top one. Does that work? Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. There we go. So we have a 7/16. Take this guy off of here. That's loose. So now we have both bolts loosened up top and on the bottom. So we're going to start by loosening the top one all the way down. And then we'll do the bottom. Just like so. That comes right off. So now we have the old brake lines are off. And that's when the leaking starts. So we're going to put this top one back on. Thread that in. Just get it started for now. I mean, get hand tightened, I guess is the best way to put it. And then we need to turn this down that way. So you see how you're facing this inward like that? We've got this through, that through, it's the same as before, washers on both sides. And right in we go. And just thread it right in. Yeah, so my orientation here is off. Oops. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hand tighten this down. out the leak basically. Oh, bigger. It is bigger. Okay. Now on the top. I wish you could see this like I could, but we're going to finish screwing this in. Okay. This is 18. No. Let's try to get a smaller socket for that. That's a 15. Let's try a 14. Yep, it's a 14. So for the front here, it is a 14 socket. I'm just gonna tighten that on in place. Okay, left rear is done. We lost a lot of brake fluid, but we are flushing, so it's not going to be a big deal. It was such a greasy endeavor on the passenger rear, I decided just to do it without doing any video. It's way quicker to do this without doing any video clips, but essentially everything is done except for the clips need to be reinserted, but I need to, I lost 2 of them, so I'm going to try to get new ones. But basically the clip goes in there. You look on the front here, and you've got the connection there in the front. So that's really the 2 parts for the rears. Let's go to the other side just to give you an idea, because the light is better over there. So same thing, needs a clip, but there's the front, or the rear, and then all the way to the front of the rear right there. And you know, everything's good. Rear wheels don't turn, so there really doesn't need to be a lot of slack for the rear. And now let's check out the front before we close things up for today. We have once again needing a clip, but that runs down into here. Clip is installed there, and then runs straight down to there. I'll do a test, or maybe I'll do a quick clip showing the video of me turning the wheels, just to show how it connects. And this is the other side. This one does need a clip right there and right here, but same thing applies. Down, around, and down, around, and then right there. Boom. Alright, so that's my video on installing the stainless steel brake lines on the Mark 7R/GTI.